Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're a new subscriber, you are so welcome to my family, and if you are an old subscriber, thank you for coming back again to check on my video. So guess what, today I woke up and I felt for Hausa cocoa. I felt for Hausa cocoa and I'm like, why don't I eat Hausa cocoa with Koose? So I decided to make Ghana Koose, the one with the pepper. Yeah, that one. Koose or Akara. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my recipe. Like, this is actually my second time for trying to make Koose. My first time was, I didn't disappoint myself though. It was good, yeah. So this is my second time and I'm going to make Koose and take it with my Hausa cocoa. So if you want to see how to make Koose or Akara, just stick and stay. So this is the Hausa cocoa I was going to make. This I think it's written Nina International Best Brand. It's so good, like it's really spiced. If you're someone who like your Hausa cocoa to be spicy, like with ginger, this is the best brand to go for. Like, it's good. So I'm going to make this Hausa cocoa and then take it with my Koose. So I'm going to use beans. You can use the black-eyed beans, but if you're making Koose, you have to peel it. Like, you have to peel the black-eyed beans off. So what I mean by black-eyed beans is, what I mean by black-eyed beans is this kind of beans, you know. And if you're making Koose, you have to soak this. Like, if you're using this one, you have to soak it and like let it be soft and take off the black from it. Like, if you want the other Koose with the pepper and like not so very heavy, you have to peel it. But if you are doing the other Koose, you know there are two Kooses. The heavy one without the pepper, like I think that one in Ghana is so cheap. Like, you see there are two kind of Kooses, the cheap one and then the expensive one. The expensive one is what I'm going to make, because I think it's expensive because it takes a lot of work. Like, if you're going to use these beans, you have to soak it and peel the take off the black eye and all of those things. So I'm going to put this aside and maybe use it for bean sauce, or yeah. And I'm going to use these beans. This beans is already peeled, so if you don't want like a lot of work, you can use these beans or you use a beans flour. But I don't prefer the beans flour because it's so fine and all, but sometimes I don't want my Koose to be so smooth. So I'm using this one, and when I woke up, I just soaked it in water. I think I've soaked it for about 2 hours. So you don't necessarily have to soak it for about 2 hours. You can soak it for 1 hour, or yeah. So you soak it and let it be soft. And I don't really take measurement when I'm cooking. Like, so I think this is about 2 cups or so. And you need your pepper, onion, and then pepper. Like, the pepper is up to your taste, like if you want it so hot. And then I'll add some spring onions. So let's get right into the video. I'm so excited. So like you can see, I've soaked my beans already and then I've washed it. This is the second wash. So I'm going to put it in the blender and blend it with my pepper and then the onion. I like to use the red onions because it's strong, and I like the taste it gives me. I think the first one I used the white onion and it wasn't so strong enough. So this time around I wanted to try the red onions. So I'm going to slice the onion, wash it with the pepper, and then put it in the blender to blend. And when I'm going to blend it in a thick consistency. You don't want it to be so runny. So we are done blending, and this is the perfect consistency that I wanted. And the blender didn't really blend it so fine, and I like the spice, so I added a little bit of salt to taste, and all-purpose flour, just a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to whisk it to blow some air into it. Like you want your kose to be not to be so thick and like compact or something like that. So you want to blow some air inside to let it be fluffy and then crunchy. So when I'm done, I'm going to mix the mixture. Like I'm going to add to the mixture my chopped spring onions, and then I chopped just a bit of the white onions into it. And when you're stirring, you don't want to stir it too much to like deflate the air that you inflated earlier. So just a slight stir, like you are folding it in, and you start to fry. So with the frying, you have to regulate your heat so well. So to start, I put it on a high heat to make the oil very hot. And when it was hot enough, I had to reduce the regulator, or like I had to regulate the heat to like a medium heat. Else, like if it's so hot and then you put in your kose, you realize that like the mixture will scatter in the oil. So you put it on a medium heat when it's hot enough, and whilst it's frying, like you try to regulate it. So you can decide to scoop it with your spoon or your hands. So this is how my kose is going. Like just watch and flow with me. And I hope this video will be so helpful and you are going to try. So I'll show you my cocoa. You can see the cocoa on the side of the kose. I was making the cocoa while I was frying the kose as well. So I'm going to show you. I'm not going to talk throughout the video. I'm just going to keep quiet for you to enjoy the video. And I'll see you in my next video. If you find this video so interesting and fun, please don't forget to leave a comment below and share my link, and also subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye.